There we go. Oh, I need Gangaga. There's Gangaga. Level 43? I thought it was 41. Actually, I'll take it. Do I want to do one more level up? Perhaps. Yes. Why am I so big? Let's fix that. Just no. That way. That way. There we go. There, center. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Hi, Gay.
Hi, Vancliff. Just a bit of Final Fantasy today. Slightly shorter since I will be at the side job. I'll be there tomorrow, so I'll stream there tomorrow, and I think I'll have a model kit build for that. I have the shoot class. I look decent. I'm at level, yeah, I think I'm more than halfway through level 43, so I'll just do this so I can get to level 45, get a new skill, and then continue on with the quest, because I'm still not high enough to continue the main quest with this class. But I can shoot. Not here, but, you know. Oh, what is that? Neat. I still have Torgal. And we can pet. Good. Oh, that's right. I did a Yokai Watch quest on my own. I didn't even know what was happening, and I got this little fella. Okay, well, we have 6 minutes. Jeez. Are you having an approved Friday, Vancliff? He float. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to get this quest done so I can just level up. I know I should have done it before. But I was waiting for the little rest EXP to build up. I think it helps. Oh, it's here. Decline that. Oh, it's up here. Wait, who's the one with the quest? Just finished work and you are chilling. Nice. Oh, look at her. Come on. I want to get this. I want to see this. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can just zoom in. Look at you. Passion. Well, I can't talk to you unless I am level 51. I am not there yet. I think doing one more party should be able to get 45. Learn a new skill. And then I switch. Oh, my gun looks pretty cool. It's a gun and a sword. What is that? Oh, what is that? How do people all have all these, like, chips and stuff? Aside from paying for it. Here, my stuff. Oh, I can purchase 11. Not that I think any of it would do good. Yeah, the plan is just to do a few quests. I figured I'm almost to level 45, so I'll do one quick little raid. Then continue on. I don't even think I can switch my class right now because I'm waiting in queue. I've actually never done that before, so perhaps. Yeah, weekend's gonna be the side job, pretty much. Today there's an event going on. I will stream a little bit here. I'll be there tomorrow for sure, and then I can do a longer form. I have some model kits we can work on. Then I think every weekend is going to be that. I'll have plenty of stuff to do. Come on, raid. I would like the party to form, so that way I can be leveling up. What is your level requirement? 50. Yeah, see, I wouldn't be able to do that anyways. I feel like I've seen this guy before. Oh, no, wait, that's just a persona. Yeah, that's common. Mo betide any wave chain that stands between a scholar and her research. Huh. Some experience and material. Well, eventually I'll do that. Oh, that's right, I use a bunch of them. I have that card. Yeah, no, it's not exactly riveting gameplay, just waiting for a raid to start. Oh, he's got the little dragon friend. Okay, he sees him too. I'm not the only one that sees him then. Wait, where's the Yokai Watch? What's the Yokai Watch Spectre? Do I have to unlock him first? Here's Grimoire. That's... Wait, where... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got that guy, like a little... How long have I had that? Level 50 weapon coffer. I don't know if I can use that. Well, might as well open up inventory. Okay, if it's 10 minutes and I don't get a raid or a party form, then I'll just I'll just go to the main quest. Wait, I could have sworn that I had that little specter. Did I? No, I'm pretty sure I finished it. One time. I guess I don't. Okay, it's almost been 10 minutes. I'm just gonna queue this up later. Yeah, I'll give it 45 seconds. I want to queue up like at the last moment too. Actually, during this time of day, it shouldn't be that long to form a party. What is that? Griffin? Alright, 15 seconds. Well, it wasn't the final second, but it was, good enough. We've seen this before. Or at least I have. And I just shoot. I can run and shoot. Ow. Oh. It's a good class. All you do is just shoot. And I've learned the mechanics of, like, how to use my little meters. Got a good spread shot, too. Valid target. What do you mean? They're right there. I still got hit? Come on. Oh, he automatically shoots. Probably not the best idea to bring these guys in, but... I'll take care of these guys. There we go. Overdrive. Potato Smack. I like that name. That's a good name. Okay, one more. All right, full meter. Alright, what do we got? No. My book's stronger already. That still hurt me? Beginning to think that's pretty cheap. Okay, so you take damage no matter what. Kinda weird. Wait a minute. Is somebody using ninja? I recognize some of the little, symbols from Final Fantasy VII that Yuffie does. See him over there. I'll just blast. Wait, I think they're a gunblade class, that tank. Actually, never mind. I could be wrong. Here, have a turret. And I gotta, like, save up my gauge again. I'm wondering if that actually does anything. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So learning how to charge up the gauge quicker. Oh, okay, that goes by 5 too. Interesting. Okay, that's 5. Okay, so any shot makes it 5. Or, well, those two. Alright, level up. You already possess one of that unique item. Well, why am I not wearing it? Or is it not for this class? Nothing over there? Oh, we gotta go down with a few of these. Alright, final boss. Skip. Thank you. Our turn to be ready. Oh, wasted. That sucks. Alright, get back down here. Try doing this again. Nope. Oh, we can flip? We can spin. How do I get away? I have a gun for a reason. I should not try to be brave. Where is he? Where are you? There he is. I want to get one more in there. Oh, that was it? Okay. Did I level up? No. Only once I did, but not enough. Who are you? Where'd you come from? No. Alright, let's go back to... Okay, I got some better stuff. Wait, claim general affairs, where are you? Oh, you're up there. And then who are you? Want to talk to you? I've heard the rumors. Don't you wear your little head off, though. I'll keep doing business with you. Rumors are words, and words are wind. But coin is coin, and yours is as good as the next man's. Wait, is there nobody here? Speak with the domain contact at Revenant's Toll. Yeah, where is he? Well, I guess I have to go up? Where are you? There you are. No, not you. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we remain in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over mutineers while awaiting your return. Who are you? You have done well by us, and we Domans do not forget our debts. We swear to do all within our power to aid you. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Limsa that you were searching for General Raban. Well, that's right, yeah, he's about to be killed. Yeah, the Admiral will have informed you. He was recently moved from his cell in the Mirage pit. At the same juncture, you, Hase, and the 3rd Unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This could be no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice to say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join the hunt, pray seek out Doware at Highbridge, where I too am bound. Alright, where is this in relation to me? Pardon me. What does that say? Miotragus Nanny. I understood none of those words. Well, Nanny, yes, but... Oh, Alphino. I've been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I shall be direct. You, Hassan, and his men are bound for Halatali. We believe that this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Hassan is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let us make haste and join him. Well, let's go. Why didn't we just meet over there? You've come at a good time, my friends. A moments ago, the trailer Hilbert arrived and entered. From this, we may be certain that General Raban is being held within. Alright, level up. What is this? Agate Ring offending, slaying, aiming. Ooh, actually... Oh, I could use one for casting. But I do want to give my gunslinger, or, like, not gunslinger, machinist, one for aiming. There's no time to lose. General Alden may be executed at any moment. You must enter and free him. But his name was Raban. Or is that his last name? Traitors, all of you. You fell for a small little fellow. Mother is here.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
Lady Ugiri!
Master Alphino, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Yeah, it's okay. He listened to some Lana Del Rey, got calmed down, ate some good food. Now he's back up to his usual self.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to recall it. For a time, I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my
Comrades,
purpose,
excuse
and I
me?
shall take care not to misplace it again.
Can we go back to that? You said comrades. What is that? Comrades. Nobody says comrades.
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You need not
I like her
apologize,
bangs.
my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Ralban is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take
Look at my
Dowade
heels.
and Higiri with you.
Tiny little heel. And he blew up. Shame. That was a perfect
With me!
that was a perfect time to use that reward. What was Doman doing? Lucky guards. One of them enjoyed whatever he was doing. Thank you, Ribbons. I hope you're having an approved Friday. Oh, hold on, I gotta bring out my little friend. I'm back to hitting the books. Soon enough, I shall shoot. Oh, I'm stuck at Ruin 3 because... Or Ruin 2 because I'm above that. Hello? Why was I not? All right, let's go. Yeah, I'll just use this. Now, pardon my coughing. I think allergies are affecting me now. I mean, I've lived here my entire life. You think that I would be used to it, but, like, I guess it doesn't work like that? Is somebody healing this guy? You little bugger. I wonder he wasn't, like, faltering. Invalid target. He's right in front of me. Yeah, I kind of got used to shooting now. For the past few days, I've been leveling up the machinist. Which way do we go? This way. Random spikes here. Robon! Did they put your arm back? General, beware as captors. I mislike the look of this. Mislike. Don't worry, we'll get you a gun arm. You came. And then we showed up. Voice acting? He is bound by some manner of magic device, yet I dare not force it open. It may be, well, booby-trapped. Haha, she said trapped. I have heard of such devices. The crystal braves will possess the key. Let us split up and look for it. That will not be necessary. Who said that? Pray do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. It's always these little guys. Why are they so evil? Happily, you will not suffer for long. The poison will convey you swiftly into the bosom of Thal, where I hope to join you, after the passing of many prosperous years. All these little gremlins. Why are they so evil? Small, but much to prove. Oh. Farewell, my friends. Oh, do try to relax. They told me struggling only makes it worse. Confound it. The mist stifles my healing. Leave me. Run. Save yourself. Hi. We cannot let them escape, Frederick. Force the gate. Now you tell me. It's okay. I have summons. The hell? There's jelly attacking us. Alphino, you'll be fine. It would have been cool if I had a gun to just shoot open the gate. You know what? Bye. We must stop it at the source. Well, where is the source? The Braves have the key. Luckily, I'm a healer, too. Well, slightly healer. Alpha, no, come on. Get it together. Oh, his vitality is... Oh, Jesus. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Whatever. Oh god, we have to help him. Meanwhile, I'm running at a brisk pace. Not a care in the world. Wait, there's more over here. Okay, Alphino's following me. What is this here? God damn it, Jelly, leave me alone. Up here? Oh no, we gotta find the thing. Where is it? Oh, up there. New deal with a jelly. A humming atomizer. I cannot die, not yet. You better not. Oh. I'll take Tear of the Mist. The mist is cleared. It's still green in here. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Now to find the key and free Robon. Okay, Alphino, great, you're here. You know what, forget this. How are you healing? Why are you healing? Where'd we go? Oh, this part opened. Has poison ever worked in any video game or medium where they're like, haha, we're gonna poison you, and then like they end up escaping? I feel like that doesn't really work. Okay, we gotta take care of this guy here. It's okay. You can just perish now. It's fine. Actually, yeah. How many of the small ones have turned out evil? There was Tedeleji. There was the other guy, Lolorito. Yu Yu Hase. Yu Yu Hakusho is now suddenly evil. The Queen was good. Our friend from the the Scions, who try to be an Arcanist, she's good. There was the other small fellow. Okay, so far it's 3-3. Not to mention the party members that, you know, you find across your travels. Oh my gosh, perish! Sleep! How much health do you have? Why are you so spongy? Man, I just want to have my gun to shoot. That took longer than it should have. I mean, I could have used the other summon, but I didn't because I didn't want to waste it on one enemy. Oh, the key. Okay, that's why. That makes sense. Never mind. I take back what I said. What are you using magic for? Oh, I'm gonna heal you. I mean, you don't need it, but... you never know. At least get you like halfway health. There, that's all I'm giving you. Nothing? Okay, we're good. Yeah, I don't know why the camera started to like lag severely when I use the NVIDIA software to filter out everything else, but for some reason it just does that now. I think it's probably something with my settings. Can I jump from here? No. Can I jump from here? Yes. Don't worry, I'm jogging as fast as I can. Oh. Halt. Stop doing what you're doing. Oh. My thanks. Cough. Slowly, General. You are yet weak from your ordeal. Hi, Cat. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. It's a weird way to say leave, but I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know, I never think of quitting a place as like, oh, yeah, it works. I should have known. What a clever contrivance is to the Warrior of Light. Well done, hero. Oh, it's you, you betrayer. Hillbird. You mean to struggle on then? Very well, if you would stand in my way, I will cut you down like all the rest. Come, Scions, let's get this over with. We got 2 books and a knife. Reading is fundamental, and words can hurt when I smack you with a dictionary. You want the smoke? I'm no hero, never wasn't. Oh, okay, they're just having a angsty monologue.
I have you
Oh.
now.
Let me get rid of the Conjurer first. The heck, dude? Fight!
I'll tear you limb from limb.
Okay, they got the NPCs.
For our amigo!
You're not my amigo. Oh no, he said Al amigo. Never mind. I like how no one's paying attention to the archer. He's just shooting. And we're like, y'all hear something? You get a summon. Ooh, once I hit level 60 with my summoner, my scholar will also...
This changes nothing.
Yeah, I did. We smoked you.
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
He's angry.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Hey, careful. Nobody calls him boy except the people that he approves of. And also, you were in on it too, so you're an accomplice.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, that's right. They're hiding that.
Oh, clever little shite.
You can't say that. There's a child in this room.
If you think you fight for justice, lad, you'd best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to.
Pot calling the kettle.
You're being used.
pot calling the kettle.
Scions, the city-states, even the Crystal Braves. They none of them care a whit what you want. Only what you can do for them.
Dude, you should work for IMAX. You're doing all this wonderful projecting.
And how do I know this? Because I'm the same.
Okay, at least he acknowledges it. I'll give him
Born to
that.
be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland, and I ate dirt to make it happen.
Okay, but nobody
What
asked you
have I
to?
achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing.
I mean, and killing somebody
If we
is
ourselves are not
justified?
free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
My response when I can't find a goth GF at the local Denny's, and they tell me that I'm no longer welcome there. Ah, that was bright. Dude, the way it works is you're supposed to disappear, not just run off like 10 feet.
No, Master Alpha, no. Now is not the time.
Listen to Mother.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still
We can't say that, Rob. On this, it's 2024. We can't say that word. Well, I mean, then again, you are technically disabled now that you don't have an arm, so I guess you can use it. Reclaim your terminology, King.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
Every morning when I wake up. Not Denny's. What will you say to Robon? We stand with you. On your feet, Gladiator. The fight is not over. You know, he's a very butch guy, so we'll say, on your feet, Gladiator. The fight isn't over. We must reinvigorate him.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till it avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lad.
Your dad is home now. Oh, it's good to hear. I'm glad. My dad is streaming Final Fantasy XIV right now. What's his Twitch name? I'll give him a follow.
Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
General, are you aware that Lord Olorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
Yeah, he hasn't done that yet.
No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
Mm-hmm.
As did we all.
His name is
And
Deacon.
it is
How does he have my
indeed
name?
strange that he did not. Strange,
I claimed it first.
or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
Wait, what? Dude, I saw her, like, die brutally. It was horrifying.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without.
That's some good tile. A little rustic, but you know, adds to the aesthetic. Dude, where were you? Oh, that's right, you were servicing the guards. Hashtag Zaddy. Zaddymorphosis? General safe. What news without? My lady, the guards have been subdued, as per your command. They have been slurped, as well. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There has been no further activity. The Ilbert and his minions have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. At once, my lady. I want to be a ninja. Who's that? General Alden, I presume, and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Careful, I got a book. I'm not afraid to read from it. Pray do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Waking Sands. Know that Master Urianger awaits you there, along with others sympathetic to your cause. This is no ruse, I assure you. General Alden, if you will come with me, I have prepared a carriage, that you may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. Okay. We don't get a carriage? I have spoken with Urianger via Link Pearl. He confirms this man's story. Robon's in safe hands. There's a floating rock there. Cat, were they able to determine what caused the medical stay? Hopefully they found whatever it was that was causing the issues and were able to resolve it. Wait, where am I going? Okay, there. But how does the queen live, though? Or do they poison her to be, like, in a state of, like... Not a comatose. Well, I guess, like, a comatose state. So she's not, like, dead, but... not necessarily alive, either. Doctors couldn't figure it out. They were puzzled. Every test came out negative, and Dad felt no pain at all. Huh.
For delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
I'm glad he's doing fine now. Yeah, I've known some people that, like, went in... Wait, whose father?
Pippin, my son.
What?
And Master Papashan besides.
Where did you have a kid?
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering.
Who are you?
And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of
That's
the
not a real
Order
name.
of Noldthor, and member of the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young man, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed.
Yeah, I'm still
Would
traumatized.
I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Well, no. As soon as it happened, I was in shock, and then everyone came in and accused me, and they tied me up, so I didn't really have the time to, like, you know, whip out my, my very minimal medical skills.
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Robon, do you want a gun arm? I think you look good with a gun arm.
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish.
Oh.
The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji.
Wait, what? Oh, that's right, Robon killed him in cold blood, which was, like, the best moment in this game so far.
It is my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends.
Okay, so he's still evil.
He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Telechi for him, and
Which
you
we did.
duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
They can't see you. You shall train with Yugiri then.
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
I mean, he's still evil because he's he's still wanting control over everything, but like...
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
That's what I was thinking.
Were I to guess, I would say her grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
This man lost an arm for that. Like, can we help him?
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
You know, it's okay. We strike Lolorito down. We remove his head, and then the rest of his body is sufficient to be an arm for Raban. I mean, they're about the same size.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck her grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something.
Okay, Lolorito's they, them. Okay, good to know. I don't want to... He's an evil... Oh, sorry, they're an evil person, but you know. I'm not gonna misgender somebody.
And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He
Oh, you said
craves
they, though.
power,
Oh, I
'tis
guess he goes
true,
he, they.
But he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information and arranged this gathering.
Okay, when you say Far Eastern, do you mean that as in, like, location-wise, or, like, problematic use of language-wise? I can't tell with you people, no offense.
I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done.
Morning, Ziz.
Our first priority must be to bring matters back into
This child is
balance.
giving us lore.
Lest you forget her grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Telechi Adelechi left behind.
No, we're gonna take that for ourselves because that little gremlin was planning horrible things and we no longer have to deal with him, which is great.
You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue her grace and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
Yeah, can we give him a gun arm? No particular reason. I just think he looked pretty cool with one. I had not counted on Prioress Dulala, these names, herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved more prescient. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Raban, we have taken a vital first step towards resolving our battles at Nulda. We couldn't have done it without you, Frederick. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna give myself... Wait. Okay, I have a ring. Okay, I have 2 rings of casting. How goes the stream? Pretty good. Gonna be a quicker, well, slightly shorter one just because I will be working the side job and taking the stuff and setting it up and starting over again for like just a bit longer would be too, like, it'd just be cumbersome. But tomorrow, I do have something planned. I have some model kits that we can build. Do you secretly want a gun arm? No, not myself. I feel like a big stocky guy of his caliber could use a gun arm. Vitality, determination, intelligence, direct hit rate. You know what? Let's go with aiming. That'll be for my gunslinger. My Bluetooth. Tataru. There we go, Tataru. Yes, General Robon is now in safe hands. What? Another assault? Very well, we shall return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. It would seem we face another crisis. The Dravanians are preparing to resume their siege on the Holy See. Though I am loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon Dulala's claims. That being the case, I propose we leave Marshal Tarupin and the others to investigate. Weekend stream, yes. There is another leather event happening here in town. To siege or not to siege? That is a question. Yeah, there's an event happening here in town, although I'm not gonna... Well, I'm gonna be at the side job the whole weekend pretty much, so I'm not gonna be able to make it. Yesterday they did have like a nice little get-together at the bar. I was able to do that and see some friends and just catch up, but I won't be able to talk with them much. Actually, no, we're gonna save that. I'm gonna save that experience for something else. Pardon me. Dang allergies. I wouldn't have bothered you, but the city's awash with rumors of another Dravanian attack, so Lord Harchfont was desperate to get a hold of you. Yeah, but it was good. I'm here, what do you need? My friend, I thank you for answering our call with such alacrity. As I am sure you are now aware, the Dravanians are once more gathering up war. Master Tector, Master Levier, I must apologize for the abrupt summons, but we thought it best to have Mistress Tataru contact you by the most direct means available. In case you haven't heard, a band of trappers returning from the west claimed they saw a cloud of dragons big enough to dim the midday sky. Needhog's minions gather once more for war. I would not have you take up arms in another of our conflicts. When first you came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. If I cannot ensure your safety here, I cannot well accept your aid, much less ask for it. You are faced with a choice, to remain in the besieged Ishgard or seek sanctuary elsewhere. I would not presume to influence your decision. This guy's cool. I would stay and fight. Oh, I guess I did have a choice. I think the pollen around here. Yesterday I felt it even more. Like I feel congested.
Even should her knights succeed in turning back the horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But it's like when I'm inside for a little bit longer, everything clears up. So it's just some stuff outside is just like throwing me for a loop.
But what other choice do we have?
It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
Bad dragon and men are.
With certain notable exceptions.
Yeah, like I said, bad dragon.
You don't mean Iceheart?
Oh, Ice Mother?
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not?
Yeah, she didn't really
Then
feel
there
thrilled to
remains
do
a
that.
sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
Oh, I mean, I'm talking to like a little baby version of him. I don't think he's gonna relent. I'm not crazy. Other people can see him.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Estinine? Estinine?
Estinian.
Estine. Dude, you literally shop at Hot Topic circa 1998.
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare.
Have you tried destroying the outdoors? Corporations are doing that as we speak.
Of course, you might also consider
So, like,
a more
I
direct
think I'll be
approach
fine.
to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the
You should cosplay
vaunted
that guy.
strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
That would be a lot of work. I mean, I do have some EVA foam, like cosplay foam, but I have very little experience with it. It would be a fun series of streams to like work on this, but
If we are to risk a
this is like
face-to-face
high level
meeting with
stuff.
the Dread
I'm still
Worm,
working on like
I, for
simple.
one, would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your lance if my words fail to find their mark. Is that clear?
Perfect.
Oh, look at this twink
I shall
giving
assume
orders.
that Isart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise. A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emmerich. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinian. We shall be honored to have you with us.
Estinin?
I am glad to be of service.
If I had $1 for every time I said that, I'd be able to get a nice, sensible meal. In a nice area. Chat, how many of you are glad to be of service? We have chosen a difficult road, yet even should we succeed in winning Iceheart to our cause, our plans to parley will swiftly come to naught should the Holy See decide to strike against the Horde. We must petition the Lord Commander's aid if we are to set forth. I only hope that Sir Emmerich will be willing to muzzle Ishgard's forces on the strength of our vague assurances. I would ask you to remain at Fort Top Manor and inform the Count of our decision. Yes, sir. She's great. So far, I've only met 4 of those guys that are, like, good. Everyone else has been evil. Your services are too expensive. Ah, but what if somebody has a payment plan option? Like if someone said, hey, well, what if we do like a series of payment plans? Like, would you do that with interest? Put it on layaway, if you will.
I want the
Man, I
defenses
just
of the
wanna
outer
level
ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
At once, my lord.
Nope.
'Twould seem I have visitors, and unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Emmerich. But our suit concerns the impending assault.
We look like an eccentric gay
To
couple
speak
with our
plain,
adopted son.
We believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins.
Maybe if you get some langlets. Ooh, that's the good stuff.
I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Yeah, we're gonna go talk to the crazy ice lady and get her to stop.
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least. Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the
What was that?
Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg. I must
Y'all are
admit,
tripping.
the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then.
Basically, you're tripping.
Carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
Already shipping yourself with like each. Oh no, see, I go for real beings, not fake. Suddenly lion. History tells that the Dravanians will attack as soon as their horde reaches a critical size. I asked the Pope. And a circular table.
Such commotion.
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
Let us cook first.
So, the dragons are coming.
Hopefully not all
Let
over
them
us.
Come in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us.
I mean, this is lore-accurate Catholic Church during the Inquisition.
And when
Verbatim.
we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies.
Whoa, hold
See
on.
that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
Oh, you can still be playing both sides. Okay, I see.
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
Okay, yeah. It's still a church playing everybody.
We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution.
Oh yeah, that table must have been expensive.
We seek
I mean, we've
to
got the Pope here, so
excise
you
the
know he
root
ordered it
of
custom
an
made with
evil
like
that
gold
has
infused with the
blighted
wood.
us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
Catholics when the Protestants existed.
And what of Estinian and this Warrior of Light? They have plans of their own.
How do you know that?
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
Sounds like you're a little eager to spill blood.
For the glory of King Thornton.
The hell? What was that? So I'm gonna see if I can get some XP out of this. If I can get some XP, then that puts me a little closer. Hey, what's up? I have a gun now. You just be careful, alright? And don't worry about me. I'll be busy listening out for news of our lost friends. You must put this on, Alpha Note. I made it specially. No, I couldn't possibly. Very well. Okay. By the 12, if it's perfectly, and the quality is rather good. Is this silk? Is this the Gucci? Oh, sorry. Well, no, actually, this is Final Fantasy. So, what's the equivalent to Gucci in Final Fantasy 14? Much like it, I'm practicing my needlework while I listen to rumors and the like. A good receptionist is always learning new skills. You have some clothes for me? Why, thanks, Taru. Whatever else awaits me upon the road, I shall not fear the cold. What was the least I could do? Now I must be getting back to the tavern. Alright. So many of these are just go here. Talk to somebody. Go here. Talk to somebody else. Go here. Finish the talking. Flavor text. No, stop. No more talking. Let's go. I'm hoping I can claim the EXP here, because this is level 51, but I think I might be able... Have you tried getting more lore dumps? No, give it like 3.5 minutes. I'm sure we're gonna get several in a row. Oh. Dang pollen. What business brings you back to Falcon's Nest? Judging by the company you keep, it can be no trifling matter. The Azure Dragon I know, of course, but I do not believe I have met this young gentleman. Careful, he's a minor, I think. Alpha Olivier is your service, and you are not mistaken as to the gravity of our mission, Sir Redwold. But I'm sure you are aware the Observatorium has warned that the Dervanians gather for another assault. Only if we can find Lucy Lady Iceheart, okay. Yada yada. All we're doing is just talking to people. Pet the puppy. Good. Oh, that's right. I have not unlocked the entire map of this place yet, so I can't fly. No. Speak with detector at a Twitch page. Participate in a raid. Speak to another streamer. Yeah, see, I still have all this to explore. See, these little guys might... That gun's floating. Let's not mess with that. Yeah, I think if I did a few fates around here, I could probably level up a little bit. They're level 50 and I'm 6 levels short. As we just patiently wait as we cross this large field. Ow. Please don't hurt. Hey, it's that rapper Ice Sprite. Riveting gameplay. Like, only the best. As the dog lightly runs. No, you leave me alone. Give me 1 second, let me just discover this region. Hopefully that'll help. Discover. Close enough. Oh god. No. You can leave. I'm still very weak. No, stop it. No sooner did we had chanced upon a promising looking sheaf of letters than we were ambushed from the shadows by the great white beasts. So it seemed the heretics foresaw our coming and left behind their pets to discourage further investigation. Several of our number were badly wounded. And you cannot carry out your duties until the creatures are slain. We have not the time to wait for reinforcements. Let us deal with these pets ourselves, Frederick. Aether current? What is this? Can I find out? Not yet. Mary took care of it yourself. Okay, they may be a little... Oh god. No, you're so we can help us. It would be awful if someone grabbed you and locked you in their dungeon. I'm already here. Darn. Let's do all that again. Where's the Pope? He's not here. Oh, I have to do all that again? Oh god. I should have just switched to my other class. No, but I wanted to be cool. I wanted to do it with a character that I'm working on, or with a class I'm working on, and no. No. Wait, what was that? Floor punk, thank you. Hold on. I'm trying to heal. That didn't work. Hello. I apologize that you're late. No worries. We all got things to do. The CEO of your workplace might have just cut and run as legal pressure mounted, so I'm figuring... Oh my gosh. That'll be fun. Yeah, there, in the city that we live of, you know, Redacted, one of the local news channels, you know, talked about, certain practices that were being, you know, participated in. Okay, that's a lot of them. I can't... Darn it. Yeah, this week the DOJ, DOE, and Attorney General announced investigations into your workplace at the same time as the news announced 2 more episodes. Oh my gosh. I knew like the first 4. Well, at least I have the Aether Currents. It's taking everything in my body not to go onto the main campus or to Zio's house to see if I can catch anything. Anyways, hope everyone's doing fantastic. We got lore dumps. The queen may yet live. Actually, she is not dead. We rescued Rabon, and we're gonna go talk to Ice Dragon Mother to get her to stop attacking. God, it's gonna take forever. I think my other mounts are also gonna be the same. They're not gonna be as fast. I do have access to a black chocobo. Yeah, it's the same speed. Well, let's try the chicken. I may be able to still get the experience, but it doesn't seem like it's locking me out of anything when I switch over to the other class. If I can get that experience onto there, it'll save me some time leveling. Perhaps. Yeah, we're going so slow. I think running would just be easier. Riveting. The best gameplay. Alright, I'm back. Oh, okay, I can't switch when I'm fighting. I will switch right now, though. Speak with the expedition leader. Ah, oh, no, you won't. Fine. The beasts are slain, then. My thanks. What is this? Hold on, what is this? A wind-up Alphino. Why do I have... Why do I have a wind-up toy of a friend of mine? That's a little weird. Bears. Oh, are we doing bears instead of men? Yes. Those were not the good bears. They were rabid. Those were men in bear clothing. You wish to track down Lady Iceheart? The records were discovered air those beasts mauled by okay. Flavor text. She's here somewhere. And we're gonna go... Collect heretic... Epstein's. Is that what it says? Yeah. That's what it says. I'm collecting stuff. What gives? Nope. Don't move. Should I get rid of this wind-up toy that I made of you? Oh, I say no. Only if I get part of the profit. 45% is fine. Does it come with catchphrases? You guys literally came in here. You walked past the paper down these steps. And I still have to collect your things for you? Yeah, because you guys didn't do it. Every one of these pages is a record of the dealings betwixt the Gorgon, that word. They are requests for foodstuffs, clothing, and all manner of provisions. Iceheart followers must yet inhabit the ruins. Alright, I get materia. Okay, back to the amphitheater. We're gonna go talk with Ice Mother. Standing out. Okay, where's the amphitheater? $45% is fair, yeah. Yeah, I figure 45% is good. I get a piece of the proverbial pie, and you have enough to continue with production. Yeah, it says things that short guy is the literal worst person on the planet. That does sound like me, yes. Definitely don't take that out of context. Actually, I think on my own, I'm just gonna travel this whole entire map. Find the Aether Current so that way I can just fly. What is it down there? You see that? What is that? Oh, Lorepunk, I have saved the gear cleaning stream as a highlight so it doesn't go away. Just dropping in. Yeah, it's still too high for... No, not yet. I forgot to ask the bartender and a few other people for pictures, because I know some people took them, but I don't think I have them added on Facebook. So I have to track down those people, get those pictures, and then I can upload them, or yeah, put them on my computer, and then I can do a proper discussion, even though it's been like, what, 2 weeks? Better late than never. An impressive structure. I wonder how many ages it has endured. Mayhap you should ask his occupants. They seem a friendly bunch. Dogs of Ishgard. Is it not enough that you banish our beloved saint? Will you not be satisfied until the ice is slick with the last drops of our blood? Stay your weapons. We come under the flag of parley. We wish only to speak with your mistress, that we might broker a peace. Do you think a fool's boy who will take more than honeyed words to earn our trust? We walk with the Dragon Slayer, and we know all too well what he is capable of. My reputation precedes me. They give us little choice. Come, brothers, may wings bear us to victory. I have a book. Can I use my Ruin 3 spell, please? That one's good. By the time you get it done, you'll be just in time for the 2026 comp. Yes.
Your guard is down.
Did they stop my magic? I don't know. I had some magic queued up and ready to go, and it's not there anymore. Where'd it go? Get rid of everyone. There. Geez, you keep sending bigger and bigger people. Or creatures. Wait, is it rude to call them creatures, or do I call them beings? I feel like they have some sort of sentience, but I don't want to, you know, be rude. Guys, can you take care of this small one? I got the big one.
Focus. Release.
Finally. Oh god, there's more? Where are you guys from? I was gonna say where are they coming from, but we're also in their like den, so of course they're gonna have reinforcements at the ready. I'm pretty sure the appropriate term is wild beasts. Oh, they turn into those. They fight like demons. 'Tis death to remain. Fall back, brothers. Retreat to the cinders. You have a floating staff on your back. I see it. I see no sign of Lady Iceheart. Well, would that we could have questioned one of them. What would you ask what would you ask that we do not already know? They make for the cinders, so we must. Even should an ambush await us, 'tis there certain will be more heretics to question. The cinders, you say? I confess, that name is unknown to me. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten us? I suspect it is a heretic's way of referring to the Dreaming Dragon, an island of sorts found in the midst of the frozen lake. Some 500 years past, 'tis told that the Azure Dragon of the age fought a dragon of titanic proportions. After a savage struggle, the mighty creature was weakened then to the point of death and forced into a magic slumber by an entire chapter of Holy Sea sorcerers. Ere long, a rain of ash and cinders began to fall upon the sleeping serpent's motionless form, covering the creature at length with a shroud of grey. Of course, a thick layer of this ice has since formed atop of it. But you may be sure I speak true. Hey, we got more lore dump. And isn't that just the plot to Mother 3? A sleeping dragon under the earth? Granted, we don't have to pull 7 sleeping needles. There he goes. There he goes. Where is that? God damn it, it's all the way over there. I can't climb. Oh. Excuse me. Pardon me. How do I get out of here? And that guy's gonna mess with me if I try to get too close. So, anyone have plans for the weekend while we wait for this dock to take us where we need to go? Just throw yourself into the sea and you'll respawn in town. Ah, but it's farther away from the town to where I need to go. In any case, I am stuck with having to just travel at a brisk pace to get to the next part. My best friend from high school is getting married tomorrow. Is that? Yeah. Oh yeah. You told me you were going to a bachelor party. God damn it! No, go back up there. Yeah, I'll be working the side job tomorrow and today. I'm happy. That's months I can use for Chicago. Alright. More land discovered. Oh, that's just a polar bear? You are the first normal creature I have seen here. You know that, right? I'm sorry I called you a normal creature. Didn't think you'd find that insulting. Jantalot. What kind of name is Jantalot? Oh, what time is it? Okay, 3:40. We got time. Well, what do we have here? Hoping to join the esteemed ranks of convictors, are we? The hard-eyed lad looks promising, but you'll have a frail look upon you, boy. I give you 3 days ere the wilds claim your corpse. Wonderful. Beg your pardon? She's the judgy gay. Be not so quick to judge. I have seen this frail youth fell heretics with a flick of his wrist. Flick of his wrist. And who are you to question by the fury? That armor, that lance, the Azure Dragon himself graces our camp. Ah, pray forgive my disrespect, sir. I am Jantalot, leader of the Convictors and fellow slayer of dragoons. May I ask, what winds, fair or foul, carry you to our humble camp? Ah, Lady Iceheart, is it? I know her by reputation, but I'm afraid I've seen naught of her or her people. That said, my own men can be somewhat lax when it comes to making reports. You may wish to question them yourselves. No, bring them over here. Because then I have to just go sit there and interact with NPCs. Which is just my everyday life. Granted, I am an NPC in my own story, so... But still, I don't want to interact with fictitious people. Huh. I know of no heretics. Do you honestly expect me to keep track of every... Okay. You're not doing your job. Any heretics in the area? I'm gonna get on this, I'm gonna take some credit. This is a fun class. I'm gonna get some credit. I mean, I'm not doing much damage compared to this other guy, but it's helping. Yeah, I got something. I'll take it. Speaking of dance, I'm gonna need to head out soon. Have a great stream. Sorry to leave you with these NPCs. No worries, Iz. Enjoy your dance. Thank you for coming in. Ooh, an Aether Current. Let this be the last one I need. Not exactly. Very well. Back to Summoner. Something I can help you with, my lord? My lord? Ooh, I like that. Heretics, is it? Well, I've seen none of them. I've never seen one myself, but that ain't to say I haven't heard a thing or two. If it pleases, my lord, I'm Periquet. Soldier by trade, though not much of one, if I'm honest. It weren't for the love of stabbing folk that I took up the spear, I see. No, it was by order of Sir Janlot's father. Okay, lore. Something about serving some other person's father, which we've all done many a time. And then saying, oh, okay, I think this is where she might be. Aether Current. Ooh, okay. If we're to lure out our foes with our position, we must find a means of producing a signal of purple hue. Just mix red and blue. I heard once tale of a trapper who dropped the hide of a woolly yak onto his campfire. Aside from the terrible stench, the story also described in detail how the smoke from the smothered flames was tinged with a deep violet. Obtain yak hides. Excuse me? Oh, we do run a little bit faster now. those big fellas. To think that this jelly could kill me in my machinist form. And just heal. I'm level 44. That's about 7 levels ahead of me. Nah, it... As much as I want to risk it, I can't. If I was closer to their, like, 47, 48, I'd put up a fight. All right. Oh. No, let me get up there. Wait, how am I supposed to get up there? I have to go back to the camp. We'll fight you, Blob. Someday. Gelato. Damn, you look like that? Unfortunate. Okay, just a nice commander. Aether current. No. No! Come on. Nope. As long as he didn't see me, we're good. Alright, about your yaks. So it seemed that collecting firewood is a new experience for Master Offenote. He must have had a privileged upbringing. Oh yeah, he's a trust fund baby. Have you the hides we need? Chat, would you have the purple... would you inhale the purple smoke?
Ah, I should have known it would be you. Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent.
Listen, you killed some of ours, we killed some of yours. Call it even.
Now, tell me why you are here.
I want to stop the fighting. Sensei, we wish to speak with you. Start off easy.
So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion. If you but knew the truth, the spark which lit the flames of this animosity, you would understand the futility of your quest.
Are you going to tell us the lore reason why?
Shall I relate it to you? The sordid history my gift has shown me. That which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress.
You know, sure. That's where everybody lore dumps in this game.
'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elezen tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home. Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin. A war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva.
Oh, I was going to say like Beyonce or something. Something funny.
While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm, Heavensward, in particular, so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster.
Did she throw it back for him?
In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elezen is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Heavensward, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him.
So she's a scaly.
Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity.
You know, when they say that you should, eat somebody, they don't mean it in that sense, like...
Though loath to perform the deed, Heavensward ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound. In the days that followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen.
So the woman had a Vor King, and he obliged her.
It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted.
And that's how the Catholic Church came to be. That's like the 3rd joke I've made. It's too easy.
Nidhogg, he who now stands poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elezen treachery.
I mean, it's low-hanging fruit, but it's low-hanging fruit so that way the altar boys can pick them for the priest.
And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
So can we give him his eyeball back and he'll be fine? Don't you have it?
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart.
He really said, nuh-uh.
Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the Eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away from the city.
Okay, cool. Give her the eye, and then that should be fine. I think. Oh, okay, he's doing it. Cool.
Good gods.
Also, the guy was just walking around with an eyeball. That's pretty cool.
Until recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the eye does not reside there.
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
He wishes to see the Pope fall by his own claw.
I believe reason has all but left him. Through the eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg feels, and the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
Where were you carrying that?
If Nidhogg is indeed lost to reason, might we not seek an audience with Hraesvelgr instead?
Oh, no, let's not skip the cutscene.
He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
You still believe that a peaceable solution can be found?
Peaceable?
Very well. I will take you to him.
Okay, she's not without reason. We stand.
Our road will lead us to Dravania, the homeland of dragonkind. There we shall ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelgr resides.
Okay, when you say ascend, do you mean like go up there, or like that we have to like die? Hey, the crystals. I thought I couldn't communicate with them anymore. The dragon severed my connection. What? God, there's so much lore in this game. I have no idea where to even begin.
Is autumn mist, my friend?
Oh yeah, a crystal started glowing. What does it mean?
I sense the many battles are beginning to take their toll. Rest a while, and should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
No, take me with you. I don't want to have to travel on my own. God damn it.
Curious. The vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were. Thy will to succeed grants thee unusual fortitude. But will it be enough?
This little dragon has been gaslighting me for a good while now. He severs my connection to the giant mother crystal and then taunts me. Although I guess I'm regaining it? Oh, cool, thank you. Hold on, let me see. Can I... No, not yet. Oh, what do I get? Hold on, what is this? Rogue Min. Hold on. Can I use some of this for my machinist class? Give me a second. Okay, I can't equip any of this. Not as I am right now. Yeah, MCH. Pray address me as E-Sail, if you wish. 'Tis passing strange, is it not? That fate should bring us together thus. Never did I think to walk alongside the warrior of light. But history is full of such unexpected alliances. Shall we make our way into Gervania then? The chill of the western highlands is unrelenting, and I would sooner be under the sheltering canopy of the Chocobo Forest. Whatever you say, lady. Wait. Oh, this is new? Okay, wait. Wait. That's Gervania. Wait, where am I right now? Add joining air. Okay, so I have to go this way. I'll do that later. Jeez.
Beyond Abalathia's spine, the great
Okay,
mountain
more.
range that spans the continent of Aldenard from east to west. Into the deepening shadows of Som-Al, where lies the ancient home of dragonkind.
Which is it? The sum or is it all?
To a land where the soil slithers and the skies seethe with sinuous shapes, they came.
That's pretty cool. We now stand at the threshold of Gervania. The path to Some-Al will take us far to the west, beyond the embrace of the forest branches. It will be a long and demanding journey. Might we suggest that we take our rest at the village up ahead? There's a village here? But I thought these lands were the sole domain of dragonkind. The wild chocobos. Tailfeather was built by hunters who make their living capturing and selling the beast. Their leader is an acquaintance of mine. I see Nature Current. Okay, there's a new place that I have to... Okay, once I get like 3 of these, then I should at least be able to run quicker. Yeah, they're a little too strong. Nice place. I like the outline. Or the layout. Well, tap my hat and call me Leatherface. We have visitors. Excuse me? I don't want to call you Leatherface. That has very negative connotations here in the real world. No, if it ain't the lovely Isail. It's been too long, girl. That it is, Marchamp. That it has. My companions and I are on a pilgrimage to Samal. May we stay in Tailfeather a while and prepare for our next leg of the journey? Stay as long as you like. In fact, I wouldn't suggest leaving the forest at all. The dragons have been absolutely bleeding murderous as of late. Forgive me, sir, but I am not sure I understand. Do the dragons not bother you here in the forest? Bother us? You've seen the towering Calum trees about, haven't you? If you were flying above the canopy, you'd barely be able to see the ground. And as you'd expect, the local wildlife's canny enough to stay hidden beneath the leaves, which is why the dragons do their hunting elsewhere. Oh, okay. Now, I know I won't stop a sail here, but dragons ain't the only thing you'll need to keep an eye out for, especially if you're set on heading west. Which one do I get? For the tank class that I will never use. Marchamp would like to give you fair warning about what awaits to the west. Oh, MCH right there. Okay, I'm gonna get that one. Scholar. Okay, let's see. We are starting to... I dare say you're wondering what could possibly be worse than dragons? Well, I'll tell you, the bloody Gnoth. Gnoth? Gnoth? Or what you might get if you crossed an antling with a megala crab and taught the thing how to walk on two legs. I have no idea what any of that is. Okay, I'm doing another quest so I can get an Aether Current. So it seemed that much has changed in Dravania. The Gnoth were not wont to cause such strife. You lived here? Aye, it was in the time following the calamity. My family was dead and my home was gone, and I had fled from the bitter cold into these lands. Skill issue. I knew not the paths of the forest then, and wandered out from under the protection of its foes. That was when I chanced upon Hreisfelgar. He had descended from his mountain lair to hunt for food. My exhausted mind could not contend the sight of the majestic worm, nor the visions of past his presence visited upon me. Thankfully, Marchamp, I'm guessing that's how it's pronounced because it's French sounding, found my unconscious form at the edge of the trees and nursed me back to health, and in Tailfeather I remained for some time. Hence your familiarity with the local. But I interrupted you. You were saying the Gnoth were once a peaceful people? Peaceful would not be the most fitting description. They are a fiercely territorial tribe, and any who intrude upon their domain are attacked without hesitation. Outside the borders of their homeland, however, they were rarely hostile. Instead, we were able to trade with them on occasion. They have changed then. What of it? We have not the time to creep through an underbush or some roundabout route. I say we make straight for Somal and crush any unruly insect. Okay. Work. Actually, what is... Okay, let's see. Vitality 50, critical hit 49, intelligence 52, spell speed 34. Wait. Vitality 47, critical hit. Oh wait, that's casting. 47, 47, 49, 33. 47, 47, 49, 53. Oh, yeah, I'm still... Or 33. Okay, yeah, I'm still higher stats than what is offered. I couldn't speak for a moment. I don't know what's wrong with me. Speak with hunters. That was easy. Is this chicken okay? He seems a little, unconscious. Oh, they're wild chocobos. So they do look a little different. They don't have as many feathers. No, no, I don't wish to, don't attack me. I don't want to hurt you. Guys, I really do not wish to hurt you. You have been good to me. I would never. What is that over there? You see that? Is that a dinosaur? Yeah, that's a straight up dinosaur. That's just a T-Rex. They call it a Yowie. I have questions about the name, or how do you pronounce it? Because Yowie means... It has a double meaning. I doubt I'm the first to recognize that discrepancy. No, no, no. Please leave me alone, little fellas. I don't want to hurt you. Wait, how do I get up there? Yeah, how do I get up there? How do I get up there? Clear path there, but that goes over there. Maybe here? Get up there. Easy. Okay, I see he's up there. How do I... No, little chocobo, please. I don't wish to fight. I mean, that thing I'll fight. I can just... Come on. How do I get up there? Come on. It's cheap platforming. I can find a way. Oh, hold on, maybe. I can just get enough of a height. Oh, I recognize this sound. This is Final Fantasy VI overworld theme. Just redone in this arrangement. Wait. Come on. I need a running start. Come on. Yeah, how do we... Oh. How do you get up there? Lovely. How the heck do you get up there? God damn it. My way would have been better. There. Let's make our way over here. So what time is it? 4:20. Nice. We could do another 40 minutes. Just need one more. Nope. Wait, are these the people that we're like fighting against? They're not really putting up much of a fight. They're... God, this slow running is gonna drive me insane. Haha, I avoided battle. I mean, not for long. Should we chance to meet Marchamp again, remind me to thank him. Had he not warned us to expect that Noth, I doubt I would be standing here. Amid ruins that I would tentatively describe as Ishgardian, the style, if not quite identical, betrays a definite resemblance. You have a scholar's eye, Master Elf, no? The structure is, in fact, over 1,000 years old. It is a remnant of the age when our ancestors and the dragonkind lived together in peace. You claim this as evidence of our harmonious past? I was taught that these buildings were constructed by heretics in honor of your Dravanian masters. This rubble inspires no such awe in me. Stubborn fool, how desperately you cling to the false teachings of your beloved Holy See. Girls, stop fighting. Enough, both of you. You threaten the success of our mission with this incessant squabbling. Frederick, pray reason with these two. Our goals are the same. Let's keep it together. No fighting, you're both pretty. Quite, lest you forget, our goal is to prevent a war which will claim the lives of Dravanians and Ishgardians alike. If we are to accomplish this, you must learn to tolerate each other's presence. Trust in Frederick's gift. In time, the secrets of history will be brought to light. Let that be enough, Estinian. You would have me keep my counsel until Frederick's visions confirm the truth? Very well, but bait me not. Oh, I'm pretty sure many people would bait you. Our meeting with Hrothgar will provide the catalyst Frederick's gift requires, as it did mine. Let us press on. The girls are fighting. Yeah, my equipment so far is good for my Summoner and Scholar. You're both pretty? Oh god! He waited for me. Uncle, where are you? Man, I'm voice cracking all over the place. Alright. Fending, maiming, striking, scouting. Spy you the three great towers to the west. Guardians know them as the Ankh Shrine. This place serves as a roost for Hrothgar's lesser kindred. If we are to reach the peak of Samal, we must first beseech these dragons to open the way, but do not be disheartened. The one who leads them is a friend. Of rather more concern is the disposition of the Noth. Let us survey the approach to the towers and see if a path is clear. Girl, you walk the other way. One more Aether Current, please? Just so I can, run faster? Now, the guy has one back at the home base, but if I warp there just to get it and come back, it's still gonna take longer. the map is unlocking big chunks. Chance to check for any aether currents around here. Actually, before I talk, I'm gonna go up here. Actually, we'll just speak with her. It doesn't. Or what did it say? The road ahead is teeming with Noth soldiers. There's no route save the one before us. Okay, yeah, while you guys do that. Oh, well, now we're going up this way anyways. I mean, luckily it's just 2 at a time. The hell? Oh! There you guys are. Well, I'll have my summons ready. There's 2 of you? Are we done? No. Are we done now? There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna go on ahead and meet you guys here, don't worry. I'll be fine. I'm just gonna go in a tune. I need that other aether current. Oh, hello. Finally. I have all this skill and I can't really spend it on anything. I mean, not much to spend it on. I mean, I use it for like mending stuff and that's about it. And traveling. Hardly counts for anything else. Finally. Wait, did it work? Sort of? I think I need one more. Yeah, we're still a little slow. Hold on. Do I have my inventory? I might. I don't. I guess I don't. Come on. I take no pleasure in killing the Gnaw, so as to avoid bloodshed that I agreed with you on the journey. Well, it cannot be helped. And keep your lance on your back, dragoon. On my words of the Warrior of Light, I shall start no fight, only finish it. You are truly beyond salvation. The sexual tension between these two is palpable. Okay.
Vidofnir!
Oh, okay. I like your horns. They're heart-shaped.
Ah, 'tis thee, little one. From above I did mistake thee for a nath. 'Tis
Nah.
well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight.
Okay.
Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
Well, listen, he just joined us. I'm not really affiliated with them in any way. They're just providing me shelter because everyone back home thinks I killed the queen, but she's still alive. That you can ask him. I'm just I just work here.
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
Dude, the word of the day is diplomacy. Can we tone it down?
You forget yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
My sires will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
And he's getting humbled.
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Hraesvelgar in person, with words of our own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one. But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here and protect my kin from the Nath's god.
The Nath have summoned a primal.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed?
Lady, I have killed many primals. Some twice.
'Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught.
It would seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
Welcome to diplomacy and politics. Man, 48,000 points. That's a lot. I wish to put that towards my machinist. Pardon me. Okay, I'll take that up aiming. The Noth have summoned their god, and thus is the mystery of their newfound belligerence laid to rest. I'm not glad. I thought you would applaud them for summoning a primal for their own ends. After all, you did. I did not reach out to Saint Shiva to further my own ends. I desired her strength only to forge anew the peace between man and dragon. But what a fool am I to speak of peace to you, a bloodthirsty savage who murders without thought of compunction? Enough, enough! I say, if the Noth have truly brought forth their deity from the Aether, we must face it together and watch our hopes fall apart. All now rests upon the Primal's defeat. But ere we think of confronting it, we must first study its origins. What is the nature of this god? What manner of faith sustains its existence? My apologies, you are right, of course. Let us return to Tailfeather and consult with Marchamp. He knows more of the Noth and their culture than most. It's a dragon, just dragons here. How big is this map? Okay, it's not that big. I'll have to find Aether currents on my own. Alright, tell us all you know. Primal. Summoned. Help. Summon a primal? 7 hells, well. I don't know bugger all about Noth religion, if I'm honest. Beyond their trading habits, they never seem much point in asking. But it shouldn't be that hard to find out. From time to time. We barter with a small hive to the north and west of here. Outcasts from the main tribe, from what I understand. I reckon they'll be willing to tell you a bit about themselves. What exactly would a Noth consider to be the right incentive? No, nothing your average hunting couldn't scrounge up in a day or two, but seeing as you're in a hurry, you might want to divide chores amongst yourselves. You'll want a good-sized jar of land-trap nectar, a basket of Kalum tree fruit, and, always an Nath favorite, a generous portion of young Nanka flesh. I shall gather the fruit. Okay. I'll click a nectar. Alright, busy work. Love it. Alright, where is that? Okay, it's not that far from here. Let's go around. Where am I going? I went the wrong way. I know my commentary's a little lacking, but I mean, there's not much that's happening right now anyway. There's just kind of more of the same. Go and do this menial task, and then you can advance. Oh god. Giraffe visits us with her presence. Welcome in, Rulong. How goes your day? Evening, afternoon. Whichever it may be. Time is a social construct. Agreed. How goes your social construct of experiencing the universe? Why are these guys actually doing significant damage? Excuse me? How do they do that? Nobody saw that. That person has some weird shoes. I think I should equip some potions on hand just in case. You say nobody saw that when I am compelled by law to clip it. Oh no. Ah, but if no one witnesses the clip, then my statement holds true. No. Let's draw this one over here. I'm ignoring you, enemy. No, I'm ignoring you. Let there be one more Aether Current that I can grab onto so that way I can run faster, please. Got like 14 minutes. Oh yes, real long. I will be doing a model kit build tomorrow. Because I can finish out a particular series of mechs from a certain Sentai that I started with. Boom. Oh, geez. Alright, here, let's trade with them and then they can tell us about the god. While everything appears to be in order, assuming no one has any objections to my choice of presentation, I shall take our offerings to the trading post as instructed. Everyone just nods. How long must we wait? Should we have sounded a signal or some or such words? Calm yourself, Master Alphinaud. Our offering has not gone unnoticed. Oh, they're crab people. I thought they were wearing funny hats. Click, click. Long has it been since hunters last came to trade, bearing gifts that filled the air with such delightful scents? Land trap nectar, Calum tree fruit, and Nanga flesh. Oh, they're happy. What delectable foods you have brought us. Our meager existence is much enriched by your bounty. That's how I respond when a friend pays for my lunch. Click, click. Come, hunters. Come to our hive if you would trade. Cramped and stifling our homes are, but the rancid incense keeps the dragons at bay. Cramped! Stifling! And horribly smelly. Oh, so they're just melee players. But better to live in stench than to be cracked and crunched by dragon jaws, yes? Okay, you're definitely Smash players. I too will be friends with the crab people. Alright, let's follow them. What was that? I was trying to find the part in the clip that you didn't want seen. Oh. Most likely tomorrow I will be streaming the next model kit. What's another... Is it mini plot? Yes. Oh, here, I'll just... I will have the whole set, thanks to a friend, and my birth miss. Your presence has been announced to the storyteller. You must speak to our chosen leader in words, for we are Voth. We are the non-mind. Oh, just Twitch chat. Dawn Brothers. Welcome to our hive, hunters. You have brought delicacies much sought by our people, and we are much pleased. What would you have in return? Honored Elder, pray allow me to begin by thanking you for welcoming us into your home and for accepting our humble offerings. My companions and I are come in search of knowledge, specifically knowledge of your people's god. Knowledge alone? What strange hunters you are. But if words you desire, then words you shall have. Here we are the Voth, the non-mind. And to speak is our fate. You will hear the tale of Nath's god, of the god of the One Mind summoned into our midst. The One Mind? These are the Noth who reside in the main colony. Yes, they are one. Connected. But let us begin the story at its beginning. Some moons ago, a single dragon flew in from the east, bleeding and weak. It fell from the sky and into the hive where it was formed by my brethren. And with spear and spell and musket... Musket? You guys live in the south? The dragon was slain. It was likely that one had fled battle with my kinsmen. I should commend you for finishing the job. Read the room! Jesus! This guy's like the frat guy who doesn't shut up. Dragons are fierce and terrible adversaries. The One Mind would always cower when their winged shadows passed over the ground. But no longer. They have learned that a battle-weary Dravanian was easy prey. Thus did the One Mind decide to heed the words of the black-robed men. The One Mind could call forth our god and unleash his blade upon the dragons. Dravanian lands will become Nath lands, and ever larger will grow our domain. But our god ever hungers. The price he demands in crystals far exceeds the resistance rewards for this war. We are the Voth despise and revile his insatiable existence. Forgot to check what my rings were. Huh. Okay, you have... I'll save that. Now I can have that one. Okay, I got 8 minutes. I call upon the power of the power of a primal for the greater good, conscious all the while that I do so at grave cost to the land. I reason that it is a necessary evil, and willingly shoulder the burden of my sin. In suggesting that such crimes can be justified, you may argue that I presume too much. But you must surely see that I am aware of the magnitude of my transgressions. Not so the Noth, they summon their deity for no greater purpose than to expand their dominion. To a science of the Seven Dawn, one sworn to eliminate the primal threat, the distinction you draw seems questionable at best, right? But the fact remains that my own grandfather risked unleashing the power of the 12 in an attempt to prevent the calamity. Thus, while I may not condone your actions, I at least understand them. Not so the Nath, as you so rightly put it. If they truly seek naught but territorial gain, I can only conclude that they are ignorant of the ruinous consequences of their god's insatiable appetite. The longer this primal is suffered to exist, the greater the suffering it will cause. It must be destroyed. How lightly you propose the destruction of this god, Master Alphanode, a being of whom we know not. Has it occurred to you that you may be sending the Warrior of Light to his death? Dude, I've killed many of them. No, Oh, this straight man exhausts me so. Glad you have the right of it, Estenin. 'Twould seem it is I who am guilty of presuming too much. I don't feel my duty. I've done it before, I'll do it again. Wait. Frederick need not face this foe alone. Like him, I am blessed with the Echo's protection, and may do battle without fear of primal influence. Let me bear this burden. Oh, that's right! The dragon severed our connection to the big talking crystal, Heidi in closet, but I think she still possesses it, so she should be fine. Huh. You truly imagine yourself a second Warrior of Light? Remind me, how many primals have you faced, my lady? Not that it matters, we know not where this god resides or how to challenge it. Unless you mean to pray until it appears. Estenin makes a valid point. Alphanote, stop thirsting over him. He's being a jerk. We don't need that. You can do better. What am I doing? It's a canon event. The twink is gonna fall for the older guy that's like definitely no good for him. And he has to learn the hard way. We all did. Let us speak with the Vosh and learn how to best secure an audience. The young lord certainly appears eager to prove his worth. Sound familiar? Sibla Rio. We are Voth, we are the non-mind, we do not hear the one-mind's thoughts. Riveting. Put this idea from your minds, generous hunters. If you meet with our god, he will have your soul. Surely you are not so generous as that. Maybe. You wish to meet our god? Offer yourself a sacrifice and you will soon be brought before him. He would mourn the loss of such generous hunters, however. Oh, we would. You are generous hunters, yes. Many gifts you have brought, but not enough for all Voth to enjoy. Maybe you could bring us just one more? We are very fond of Nanka flesh. Yes, the meat of a young Nanka would make a fine repast. Do not worry, Relong. Nightbot. Wait, why is Nightbot... I thought I approved that. Oh, because it has a question mark at the end. Little puppy. Look at the little puppy. Look at him. He's so cute. He looks up. 4:57. Okay. I have to be there by 5:30, so... Oh god dang it, you really did make the clip. Why must I suffer this? Very well. Okay, three-ish hours, not that bad. I would have gone like a little bit more anyway, so I think it was a good amount of time. I must get going. The side job awaits for a rare Friday party. Normally I would have streamed from there and then just like kept going, but I had things to do here, so tomorrow we shall get to work on that model kit, the Dawn Brothers one, because I have the dragon one, the wolf one, and the phoenix, so I will have all the set. It'll be fun. We'll put it together and then. Oh, and there's also that very cheap candy. So it should be fun. With that, we'll say hi to Dognet for a little bit. Yes, the Ramune Clovers of Death. Oh yes, such good quality candy that feels like I'm eating chalk. Well, with that, I shall see you, well, tomorrow. I'll be there in the morning, so I should be able to start pretty early. I mean, I might do a little bit more Final Fantasy. I'm not sure because I did one of them already today. So, yeah, we'll. Oh, we gotta get going. Bye.